Hi again, and thanks so much for joining me today. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this piece with I-CRAVE Methodology, just in relation to me having just finished talking with some educators from a school where they're looking at using our approach for intervention and possibly across a whole school. So the key piece that I wanted to talk to was this part where we want to make sure when we're teaching a student that everything that we build or show in a hands-on multi-sensory way, everything that we show as a representation in terms of the accuracy of the picture and everything that we write in the abstract, we want this congruency between each component so that the student can actually have a foundation in maths that means that they're confident and they know that they can rely upon it. One of the beautiful things about mathematics is that once you know a number and algebra component, like if you know that 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, if your units are the same, a 3 of something plus a 2 of something will always only ever be 5 of that same something. So that's one of the beauties of the manipulatives that we have, that we can show this congruency between what I'm building, what I'm drawing in the representation, and what I'm writing in the abstract. And with that, we actually reduce cognitive load significantly for a student. We're basically saying we're the teachers, we need to teach accurately and clearly and precisely to you using all of your senses. So not so much in a didactic way where maybe we're just talking to the student. We want to make sure that we can touch and feel and see. All of that is accurate. Then when we go to that representation part and we want the student to draw a representation themselves and color it in with the colors that we're using, knowing that those colors, the consistency of color is what's important. The color themselves isn't so important because, we just want the 2 to look very different to a 3, that to look very different to a 4. The fact that our 3s are pink, for example, doesn't mean there's any meaning within pink. And, I've had people ask me before and say, does the student get to the point of thinking that, everything that they see that's pink means a 3? No, they don't. And if they do, then that's just part of you being the teacher that's giving clear and accurate and explicit instruction to say, actually, that's not the case, because look at this other piece that's pink and look at this that's pink. Pink in maths, when we're using the blocks to learn, because they're such an efficient and accurate and consistent model, means we can actually train our brain and help our brain to be able to remember, help our brain to be able to learn. So yeah, just wanted to talk to those couple of little pieces, the piece of there being a consistency and a congruency between each of the pieces that we teach the student, and also this part where we're going to make sure that we're going to teach accurately, consistently, and our model and all of that is going to tie in with each other. So thanks so much. I'll see you next time.